Guys, welcome to today's video. So today is lesson number, I don't know if it's lesson number 8. I'm actually from uploading a video. This you won't see, this you won't see. I'm from uploading a, let's see, courses. Where is this? Courses. I want to see the videos. So lesson 7, it was about correction. So today I'm going to go about continuation. I just don't understand why don't people didn't watch this video. This is extremely stupid of you guys. You need to watch the indication, but the indication is extremely easy. I just love that people watch this. This is the most important lesson, and actually it has the most views, most important lesson in this course levels. And I said you rather understand this than anything else. Extremely simple, extremely simple. Like you'd rather understand levels than anything else. So today we're going to go through the whole system itself, then go through continuation. So the video that I've uploaded today, I was talking about Nasdaq. Let me see the best market to do an analysis on. Is it XAG? No, it's NAS. NAS is the best. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete everything, and I'm going to show you my thought process towards getting this trade. And within this trade, you are going to see how I came, where the continuation is. So the first thing that I want you guys to understand is that Nasdaq has refused to break out of this level for a very long time. Since last year, I think 12th, it was, I remember I lost when I was trying to buy. I saw this market glitch and I knew that price is going to push up, and I bought because I had an ICC. That time I hadn't refined my strategies as much as now. So right now I'm extremely good. So from last year 12th deck, this is when this high was made. I remember that day very well. So from 12th, price has tried constantly to break out of this level. Listen, price was still bullish. You remember this what is this? Remember this video where I was saying that price is going, Nasdaq is going to give us a lot of money this year. Was it this year or this week? It was day 13. Nas fucked me up. I can't remember. There's a certain video that I created, and I was talking about NAS, how NAS is going to be an extremely good market for us all, but no, apparently it didn't. So at this time, this hadn't played out from this level to this level. So in the 4 hour time frame, I saw that price number one refused to break out of a resistance of a level of sellers. So these sellers maintained their ground against buyers, which means that sellers were in control. But still, the market structure itself was extremely bullish. You can see that in this situation, price price is breaking highs constantly, breaking highs constantly. So I was still like, okay, this is a squeeze. I knew that price is going to break out of this level completely, give us an indication, correct, and then continuation. Continuation is the last phase, but it's the most important phase because continuation is tied to risk management, it's tied to stop loss placement, it's tied to take placement, it's tied to risk to reward. Actually, continuation is extremely important in the strategy. You have to understand continuation more than anything else. So listen, the trend was bullish, but price was holding against this seller. So I said, let me wait and see how price is going to react. So after I saw that the 4 hour time frame price refused to rejected to break out of this level of sellers, I waited and I was looking at Nasdaq in the 1 hour time frame. I noticed, okay, so price refused to break out of it, broke out of this level. I remember that's why that video Nas fucked me up, because this was an indication executed by that this area got wicked out, price continued its bearish direction. But I noticed something. I noticed that this level was broken out of. According to me, this is not a good level because in the 4 hour time frame, that level is not as clear as this level around here. So I was like, okay, the first level has been broken out of. So I knew immediately in my mind that the 4 hour time frame was starting to become bearish, but the 1 hour time frame already was extremely bearish. If you look at the daily time frame at that point, the daily time frame was extremely bullish, a bullish accumulation. So I was like, I need to see like trend continuity in all the time frames. The reason I moved to the daily time frame is because I was like, okay, this is Nasdaq, and Nasdaq is not like Nasdaq moves. Do you want to see? I mean, look at this move. This is one move. This is one session. This is, bro. This candlestick can make you a billion, or a multi-million, a multi-dollar millionaire. Just this move. So I had to, and I remember I got wicked out of this trade. We entered sales, got wicked out, and then price moved. So after I saw that indication, I remember I drew this, and there's a video that I said that price has given us an indication and we'll be waiting. But I didn't execute that trade because I was like, that level is not as clear. Levels, we are still talking about levels, not as clear. For a level to be an extremely good level, like this level which has been broken out of, this level which I entered a trade through it yesterday, for a level to be extremely viable, it has to be clear in the 4 hour time frame and in the 1 hour time frame. So in this situation nilikuwa zile za okay, tuko na indication price imeanzia kuwa bullish, bearish, I'm sorry. And then I saw something which was extremely a green flag for me to execute sales, but I didn't. And it was these lower highs. Price price failed to break this level of sellers. Buyers pushed, failed to break this level of sellers, and I knew, okay, so let's wait for market open. I was very optimistic that when the market will open, it will be like a little glitch, and then I will take sales up to this level. But what happened is that this week on Monday, due to a lot of tensions between Putin and Trump, ukiona hii video yenye nimeupload leo, wapi hiyo video? Guys, go watch this video. Day 21 market forecast. Day 21 market forecast. I'm talking about how Trump, why gold moved sporadic today, and why I think there's a world war, and how you guys can prepare for the world war if it happens. If it happens, I doubt if it's going to happen, but I think there's going to be a lot of wars this year. Gold is going to hit all-time highs. I'm extremely optimistic because when America is involved in war, investors take their money from the USD and buy gold. They are panic buying. So look at this. There was that unstable because of that story, and then a fucking glitch. And I was like, okay, we have missed the trade. If we are extremely aggressive on this market, we'll have executed some sales on this at this level and then held to this level. But I was like, okay, didn't do that. So what's next? So nikaketi nikaona okay, hapa kulikuwa na level of buyers. Right now until this level, which is extremely clean the 4 hour time frame, this level is extremely clean the 4 time. Now see, I knew that Nasdaq was bearish immediately. Nasdaq broke out of this level because this level is extremely clear in the 4 hour time frame. From this level we got this whole move, and it's extremely clear in the 1 hour time frame. So I was like, okay, that is the best level. And you can see that this level has powerful buyers. Every time price retraces to this level, push. But this level push, but this level it pushed only once, and you can see clearly that this level was responsible for that high, and that same level responsible for another high, which was responsible for another lower high, which broke out the previous high. So I knew that these were the most powerful levels. So I was like, okay, we have an indication price now is bearish. So in my mind, I told myself, if price is going to break out of this area yesterday, and give us an indication beneath this area, we are going to have a sell buyers. So that is what happened, and price corrected. Price gave us an indication, which is this box, corrected up to that level of sellers. It failed to break out of that level of sellers. Let me delete this because it's a legit level. So price bounced from that level. I zoomed into 15 minutes time frame, which I rarely do, and then took sales from that level, stop loss to that level. And then I was telling my friend that we need to target the lowest point of the market, which is this level. Yes, I think the stock market is going to drop because people are panic selling their stocks and buying because when the USD weakens, the whole market is weakening, the whole stock market. Yeah, so I think the stock market is going to drop, which is going to make the Nasdaq drop. So I was like, this is a trade, but I think this trade is not good because of one thing, because of the stop loss. Anytime I find myself putting a stop loss, something, some place like that, this. See, if I was to enter this trade from up here, what I'm simply saying is that I'm pessimistic about double tops. That is what I'm saying, simple. So price gave us an indication. This was the correction. This is the continuation. The continuation is the most important part in the strategy because kutoka continuation ndio tunapata place ya kuweka stop loss, which is at the end of the week. Guys, listen, please, 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 please don't fall into the mistake which I failed into when I was starting trading. I used to place stop losses at the end of the week, at the end of the candlestick closure. Please, guys, don't. Take profit targets you should place at the end of the candlestick closure. Stop loss place at the end of the week, because I realize that most of the time price has a high probability of retesting candlestick closure and not the end of the week and then push down. Stop loss placement is extremely important. It is the most important thing in trading. Fact levels, fact trends. You can be extremely good at levels, extremely good at trend, extremely good at the strategy. But if you are bad at placing stop loss, you are losing, because this is a business. Trading is a fucking business, my people. Trading is a fucking business. Let me tell you guys. Trading trading is a fucking business. You need to take this thing as a business. Understood? Take this thing as a business. You need to take this thing extremely serious. You need to put your take profit target at the best places. You need to put your take profit target at the best places, your stop loss target at the best places, and you need to ensure that the risk to reward ratio is 1:4, or 1 is above 1:2. Listen, if you are to take this trade, if this is the trade you want to take, like that is an extremely good trade, because in this situation, if you risk 2,500 USD, you are making 5,000 USD, 5,100 USD because of leverage and things. Like 5,200, 5,500 USD. You are in the game. Understood? But if you have at a risk to reward ratio, I'm going to create a video on risk to reward ratio. This is a bad risk to reward ratio. This is a good risk to reward ratio, but it's not the best. This is the best risk to reward ratio. If you can just target this every day through ICC, through this system which I'm teaching you, you will be profitable, because you will be risking. Let me go to your level, because I'm like a big trader. Trade up to I trade large amounts of money. So if you are a beginner trader and you're risking 20 USD per trade, if you target 1:2, that is 40 USD. If you get 40 USD, if you only take 2 trades a week, let's say, if 40 times 2 is 80, 80 times 4, that is 320 USD. Hakuna mtu ako biashara yote ana make hizi bro. Hakuna. 320 USD is 40,000 Kenyan shillings. Take a little amount of money, buy a funded account of 50,000 USD. Use that 50,000 USD scale. That is take this thing as a business. Risk to reward is the most important thing, and that's why continuation is the most important aspect of this strategy, because it's through continuation that you get the stop loss level. It is through continuation that you get the take profit level. In this situation, this is an extremely good trade. I'll be risking 2,500 USD. I'm going to make 2,500 USD times 4. I'm going to make around 4 times 2, 8, 10,000 USD, which not 10,000 USD. I'm going to make around 8,400 USD, because risk to reward ratio is 1:3.5. So it's an extremely good risk to reward ratio. Please, guys, ensure that you follow this to the T. Understood? So that is continuation. It's simple. It's indication beneath a level, correction, continuation. Continuation is pro-trend. Continuation is you are trading with the trend. This is continuation. It is the most important thing, because it gives you take profit targets and stop losses. With that, guys, I'm going to create more videos on entrepreneurs mindset of trading, and I'm going now to create a full comprehensive video by the end of these 90 days of the trader's mindset and the entrepreneur's mindset. Have a good day, guys. Continue grinding, continue working hard. God is seeing your hard work. Heaven is seeing your hard work. One day you're going to be successful. I love you a lot, guys. Peace.